I was tagged by 6'8" guy on what my EDC was, and it took a little thought because I know most people, even though it's called EDC everyday carry, I don't carry the same every day. It depends on the weather and where I'm at. So I'm going to break it down, try to break it down into three. Warm weather, cool weather, and when I'm traveling there's also warm and cool weather, but it's a little bit different when I carry my stuff when I'm traveling too. So first thing is, right now it's not really warm weather, not really cool. It's cool for me, but what I have right now is what I normally wear, warm or cold. But first, obviously, is my phone. I got a smartphone, and I'll do a close up on these. I have a little $7 deal there, and I do carry my Leatherman. I try to carry my Leatherman with me because it has the pliers and all the other assorted goodies too. One kind of interesting thing I wanted to show 6'8" guy is I carry two wallets actually. The first wallet is just for cash and all my stupid rewards cards in there. Now the reason why I carry just cash and reward cards in here, and really I keep one business card in there in case I lose my wallet, but in case I get jacked or held up, what I do is, if they want the whole wallet, I give my wallet and there's really no identification in there besides my one business card, and that has my business address. But the other thing too is, what you can do is if you get held up and you don't have time to get to your carry piece, or you're in a state that you can't carry, what I do is I take the wallet and I take my cash, and you throw the cash on the ground, because usually that's what they want, and then you can take off and get to safety or get to your gun or whatever. But that's why I carry the one wallet with the cash, because most guys holding you up, they're just after the cash, right? Now it's still a pain in the butt, to get all the rewards cards back and stuff like that, but it's that or your life, right? So my other wallet is just for credit cards and ID and driver's license and stuff like that. So this is actually worth more to me to keep from losing than my cash, because you can replace the cash. You can't replace. It's harder. You got to call credit cards and stuff like that if that stuff gets stolen. Plus they know where you live, and I won't go into that. But anyway, so of course my keys. I'll show up close up with my keys. Carry that when I'm not traveling. And then change. You guys know what change looks like. And for most days, I carry my Kel-Tec P380. Fits in your pocket nicely, and you can't see it. So next is going to be my warm weather wear. So this is what I wear on warm days, probably 80 or 90 degrees. Up into the 110s down here in Texas, but just a light t-shirt and some jorts, or if I'm going to do some running or something, I'll wear light cotton jogging shorts, but always a long t-shirt and untucked. I like untucked t-shirts. Forgot to mention on my other part of my EDC, of course, the watch, Timex. Nothing really to talk about. You guys have probably seen Timex before. I like it because it's cheap and I can wreck them and get another one for 30 bucks. So besides all the other stuff on the EDC wallet and stuff like that, I also like to carry concealed because I can when I'm running, because you never know whether it be somebody trying to mug you or even dogs. There have been stray dogs in this area. But you can see I'm not imprinting or anything. I don't like to carry anything in my pockets, because as I'm running, it kind of pulls down and just hits my leg. It feels uncomfortable. But I do carry a before I got the 1911, I did carry this here. Did carry my P95 9mm. The problem is it's a huge gun. It's just it's not, if I was going to carry something like this, I might as well carry the 1911. So when I got the 1911, this became my my range gun. But yes, I am carrying a full-size 1911 right now, and you can't tell. And I actually made this myself. I saw some designs on the internet, and I said, you know what, I can make that. So here it is. It's just one of those cheapy weight, I don't know, fat squeezing belts. And all I did was I just sewed a pocket in it. Now I'm gonna have to redesign it because it is a little hard to get to. But again, if I'm out running or walking around or something, I try to be aware of my surroundings. But I can carry a full-size 1911 without imprinting or anything like that. And what's nice about this, it covers all the way up into the handle, so it doesn't imprint. And I don't have to worry. Again, I don't have to worry about bending over or something like that. And I did sew in 2 pockets for extra magazines. 1, 2 here. So like I said, I'm gonna have to redesign it to where it doesn't stick when I pull stuff out. I'm more concerned about getting it out than putting it in. Obviously, if I pulled it out, that means I needed to use it, so I'm not too worried about getting it back in until like the cops get there and stuff like that. So that's my warm weather EDC. Here's the cold weather EDC. As some of you know, I live in kind of South Texas, but this is about the extent of my cold weather look here. I've just got a t-shirt and a my flight jacket here and blue jeans, and sometimes if it's really cold, I have a hat on. But yeah, this is EDC for cold weather gear. And some of you may also know that Texas is a right to carry state, so we're a little bit lenient on what you can carry. So first of all, when I'm confronted with a situation, I would reach for my sidearm here, my 45 caliber 1911. So if that doesn't get the assailant to slow down and back away from the confrontation, then I have to make a way to get to my second mode of defense, and hopefully my adrenaline will be running, so I can kind of ditch the jacket, right? So I can ditch the jacket and go to my secondary weapon, and of course, you know, they're going to be taking cover. So my secondary weapon is going to be the 870 Express, and usually that'll hold them off, right? So I've got 7 in the tube, right? So if I keep 7 in the magazine, 1 in the tubes, that gives me 8 shots. Now, if they're still coming, I've got reloads, right? So I've got 25 on the top and 25 on the bottom, assorted buckshot and slugs. So I'm good for 58 zombies, or whoever they decide to be. So that takes care of like the first line of defense. So when I'm out of 45s, or if I, you know, don't have time to reload, I've got the shotgun. If I don't have time to reload the shotgun, again, after my 8 rounds are expended, I've got another quick one. And oh yeah, that's in this pocket. That's my P22 Ruger, or a Walther P22. So that's good for another 10 shots. And if I don't want to reload that, my last line of defense now is in my ankle. I keep my Kel-Tec P11, or PF9, I'm sorry, Kel-Tec PF9. There you go. So those will keep, I'd say about 99% of the time, keep the zombies at bay. Now, you also may know that I'm pretty good friends with Nutsarefancy, and he is the most tactical. He does have the most tactical channel on YouTube, and watching one of his videos, I got a pretty good tip on how to store your extra ammo. Now you can wear a bunch of magazine holsters on your belt, but that gets kind of heavy, you know, it kind of makes your pants sag. Here's if you go watch, I'll put the link below, if you go watch this Church EDC, has a really good idea for storing extra ammo. Now it involves keeping it in your shoe. Now in my right shoe I keep for my right sidearm, so I don't forget, I keep my 45s, right, because it makes sense, right? 45 goes on my right. The 45s are in my right shoe. There you go. There's probably about 25 rounds in there. Keep me going for a while, right? And in my left shoe, with my left side, I've got a combination of 9mm and 22s. The reason why I put the 9mm and 22s is because the 9mm is big and you can't confuse them with the 22, so when you're like your adrenaline's run, you can reload just by feel. Right? You can feel that's too big and that's too small. So there you have it. That is my Texas cold weather EDC. Now for states where I can't carry a firearm, either because we don't have reciprocity or because it's a state that doesn't allow for concealed carry of their own citizens, I have a backup plan. This is how I travel in those states. First of all, I've got this, my quick draw. This is my primary weapon, and it's got a laser. It's very safe. It's got a safety on it. Oh, over here, right? So when I Mexican carry, I don't hurt myself. So you press the lever down, and it's cool. It's got a laser on it. So if at first just the side of the weapon doesn't scare the assailant away, I can blind them, and then if they keep coming, I can dispatch one or both of their eyes. See, and if you doubt the lethality of this, let me demonstrate on this buddy here. I'm going to do a double tap to the chest and one to the head. All right, here we go. Double tap to the chest. Oh, that was 3. And one to the head. So if they still keep coming and I've expended all my rounds there, I've got this. This is the backup, and it's a saw it before. It's my manual. I got 10 more shots in here. It doesn't have a laser, but they keep coming. This is ready. See, I can slow them down some more. While in this hand, my plan is to keep them busy with this hand while I reach in the back and get the auto. Now, the reason why this is in the back is it's a little thicker and it fits in a small on my back. But this is a CO2, right? So then I can like double wield on them. So let me show you the damage on our little friend here when I double wield on a potential assailant. See, like, oh, and once again, this is also very safe. So it's got a safety right there. So I have to take the safety off. So go to town. See, double tap, one to the head. Double tap, head. So yeah, while I'm holding them off with the one shot here, see, I can. Oh well. I can cock this. See, and hold the other one on my arm. Let me show you on camera here. So I can hold this under one arm, cock this, right? So this is ready, and then I can double tap and one in the head here, and then follow up with this if they're still upright. Now, so you're thinking, wow, that's pretty impressive, right? What if they still keep coming after that? Well, if in doubt, have a backup plan, right? So here's my backup plan right here. It's my Hanes ankle holster that I carry my backup to my backup, and this doesn't shoot anymore because it was pretty cheap and it broke. But hey, the bad guy doesn't know that, right? So if I've exhausted all my other means of self-defense, this is the final bout here, and just to show them that, hey, I mean business. And if in doubt, I can like throw it at them, or it's probably made in China, so if I like stab them real hard, I might give them like lead poisoning. So yeah, that's my EDC for traveling to non-concealed carry states. Alright, I hope you enjoyed looking at my 4 different EDC stages. So now I guess the onus is on me to tag 2 other people, and the 2 people I want to tag is first, of course, my friend Mr. Tack Bishop. He travels a lot, so it's going to be interesting to see what he has for an EDC. And the other one is Noodles the Cat 100. He does some cool cooking videos and some beer and wine reviews that are pretty entertaining. So go check them out. And so I'm going to tag him too to see what his EDC is like. So thanks for watching, and that's all I got. See you later. So here are the close-ups of the small items that I have. First is my $7 convenience store knife. You guys saw that in the cheap knives videos of mine. Keys, got little flashlights on there. I got this in Switzerland. It's a little flashlight, little AAA flashlight, and it's really nice. It gives you a little task lighting along with this little light here. Uses a little button cell. Really nice. And of course my car, my wife's car, and the key fob. Smartphone, pretty standard. I believe it's a Droid X or something like that. Company phone. And of course my Leatherman. I don't even know if it's got a name besides just the Leatherman. I believe this is like the first Leatherman ever made. I got it about 20 years ago. It's served me pretty well. And of course my 2 wallets. That's pretty much it for those.